This my first time rapping it. Nah, I ain't constant that, but I throw bullets, I capping it. And this drink expensive, bitch. This some pure Fiji water, bitch. I'm drinking it. But what you heard? Me and ISF, we swerving it. Yeah, bending around that block, go hit that corner.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end the video with a pull for y'all, boys. Yo, what's up, guys? Been a minute. Sorry if that was loud. First day recording in a minute. Gonna be a lot of yapping. Hopefully this is a long video. You see the title, or I guess I'm talking to myself in the future because you're gonna see the title. Hope everybody is doing super duper decent, man. I obviously am in my garage, getting ready to do some smaller stuff on the car. You see the title of the video, but this is, making my return to YouTube, I guess, all 1,300 of my subs. Doing a little maintenance on the car today. Actually gonna put the 19s back on because it's really hard to get onto the lift like this. And I know y'all see the fitment, man. It didn't always used to look like this, but I actually threw on some spacers on the front and the back. And the fitment is real decent, man. Only slight rubbing, but mostly due to the roads here because they suck. What I'm doing today, got some stuff in that box over there. Gonna knock it out. When I actually did the brakes, my bad. When I installed the spacers, I got the hub-centric ones. I got H&R, in case you guys are asking. Hold on, I'll show you the box. Actually, so these type of spacers I got for ISF. And yeah, I know the garage is a mess. I really haven't been in here because I hate looking at this brick. I only drive it to work. Literally, some people are asking me if it's blown up. No, it's just broken. I've driven it like 12,000 miles like this just fine to work. I just live life underneath 3K RPMs. And, it's been fine. Got me through the wintertime. Drive it to work, it's fine. Not as enjoyable to drive because it's broken. But now we're on a time crunch because I'm actually moving back to Georgia in like 40 days. So it has to be fixed because I'm not transporting the motor with me because that'd be kind of crazy. So yeah, gonna be a lot of yapping in this video. Get your food, get your food, get your drinks. Dubs just dropped, so go ahead, tap in. I'm hoping it's like a 40-minute video. I'm gonna record everything. Sorry about the finger. I'm gonna record everything for the install, but this is just the pre-work. And after I do a little bit of work, I'll come back on here and kind of say what the holdup is and what I've been doing to help get the car ready to be swapped. So yeah, gonna get started. We're gonna unclap this thing. It's not looking good right now, but my poor ISF, man. We're gonna get you back, and this summer we're gonna be back outside in the A, just like we wanted to, and haven't been there since you were bone stock. So we're gonna do some work, man. And I promise I'm gonna get this garage clean. It's a mess. When I'm actually in here working, it is immaculate. It's spotless. My tools don't look like this, but Lee, you've been pissing me off, man. And I'm back. For y'all, it's only been 2 seconds. It's been about a couple days for me. I'm gonna update you on what I've been doing again. It's my movie, man. We doing it big. It's gonna be a lot of editing. I'm recording this over a couple weeks because I want y'all to see the end of this process. Wouldn't want y'all to see the early process because it was just me crying, trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this work. But now I know. Ignore the car again. Not getting washed until we're done with everything. But I have it open for a reason, and you see the spaghetti right here for a reason too. It's not gonna look like that forever. If we come over here, we got a couple goodies. I'm gonna start with this one. Just got my drilled rotors from Brake Performance. Gonna shout them out. I'm actually about to post on my story right after this on Instagram, see if they'll sponsor me. Because again, I have like 5 times as many followers as they do. They need to come freak with me. Come freak with your boy, Brake Performance. Y'all call me every time I order. Y'all know I'm a great customer. Let me know. But got the front rotors. I don't need rears yet. Also got some pads from Rock Auto. If you're watching this and you're still in the middle of this video and you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Actually, not please. Go ahead, click that button. You're not doing anything else. Take one more bite of your food, put it down, click the remote, be like, I'm gonna subscribe, and then forget about it after that. This year, what should I say the goal is? I'm gonna say the goal, let's shoot for 5K subs by December, man. Let's shoot for 5K subs by December. That's the goal. So You're like, what is this RCF manifold doing here? Well, I'm gonna explain it to you. Why does it look like this? I'm gonna explain it to you. But if you are kind of technologically inclined, you can probably guess why it looks like this. There's a few ways you can go about the swap. First way, and Michael, you're a genius for doing this if you watch my videos, but Jamaica, he has a turboed ISF with an RCF motor in it, and he repinned the whole RCF harness because it has all the same functions. However, they're just in a different order. Thank you, Toyota. And he went ahead and did it that way so he could use the OEM RCF harness. I am not as skilled, and neither are my friends who, graciously volunteered to help me. And it's kind of nerve wracking to think you did it all right, and then you get on the lift that day, and it's not all right. It's not going to be a fun time figuring out some wiring demons. So the second way is to extend the harness. Even that is very, 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 very time consuming. It is not a fun thing to do. Shout out to my friends who helped me out. So these injector drivers do have to be grounded when they get mounted for electrical purposes. And if you know how important having something grounded is, if it's not grounded properly, it can be very, 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 very annoying to figure out what's going on with the car. So now that I have this, let me see if I can find an extra injector driver to kind of show you. F1, I have an extra one. So now I will be able to just have those 2 points mount right, just like that. And we will be all good to go. And you guys, you're welcome. We'll see all this in one video. Something that took me when I get the motor. I got the motor in November. It's been a lot of trying to figure out the right way to do it to where, if you're an idiot like me and daily the race car, which is, I'm gonna retire this car soon and get something else so I can really send it. I do want to boost it. If you're like me and daily the race car, you have to make sure things work before you get off the lift. So that's a big thing for me, is making sure that this thing worked. The thing is, if you use the ISF harness, if you're watching this video and you're listening, if you use the ISF harness, you need to swap in the ISF sub harness that's underneath the manifold. And that is a very, very delicate process. My friend is really good at it, so he's gonna help me out so if you didn't know, this car has 16 injectors. 8 of them are underneath the manifold right here. The last time I had to mess around in there, and they were the injectors that have been in there since 2010, they broke like a cookie. So the RCF one shouldn't really break, but he's going to help me out and get the harness off pretty nicely. So I don't have to buy 8 RCF injectors and then use the ISF sub harness that I have in here as well. So that's what you have to do to make it work. If you do those 2 things, it's plug and play. Now, the hardest thing is probably just going to be finding a fabricator and then also someone to do the work. I can do, majority of all this, but my friend is very, very versed as far as the more extensive projects on here. So, and we're good friends, so he's definitely going to come help me out. Shout out my boy Frankie, man. I know he's watching this right now because he's a real one. So basically, I'm on a time crunch now. Got to get this thing finished before I move, because I'm moving back to Atlanta in a couple weeks. Actually, for what's today? It's the day after Easter, in case you're wondering. I am moving back by June 1st, so I have about a month and a half. It doesn't include my weekends of going down to find a house and all the other stuff. So definitely on a time crunch. All right, I think today's the day, man. I think today's the day. I'm going to pick up my homie OG1UZ. Pretty sure having a low car is like Mario Kart all the time, having to avoid these potholes. But I think we're throwing it in today. What's today's? May 2nd. So I don't know when I think I said when I started this video earlier, and it's May 2nd. So I think today's the day, man. I'm gonna pick him up, gonna drive out to the shop, gonna get a rental car just in case we need to leave today. And yeah, man, we're gonna see what happens. All right, got a good ways, man. Shout out my boy OG1UZ. He's camera shy, so he's not in it. Shout out college for teaching me how to drive this forklift. I'm still nice, man. You see it? All right, y'all. As y'all can see, the motor's out. Quick update before we get started. It's day 2. It is not day 1. Gonna get this motor right here ready. This might be a crazy thumbnail. I'm gonna pause for a second. This one ready to throw in and just button everything up and get it all decent today, man. Shout out to this forklift over here. Couldn't have done it without you, buddy. And my boy OG1UZ over there looking mysterious for some odd reason. Just gonna get started. Update y'all in a couple hours. All right, it is a few hours later. Coming along, man. Had a fiasco with this forklift today. They overfilled it at Tractor Supply Co. and there was too much air in it. Like, I'm telling you, if you know anything about propane tanks, we purged this thing for literally 2 hours. Had this thing purging, and it was just full of air. Like, literally, when he got done filling it up, it only took 4 out of like the 7 gallons it should have. And yeah, so we got lucky later, just hooked it up, and literally probably running on a prayer right now that I was able to get it moved from over there to over here, and was able to get the ISF motor off this cradle. It's like 10:30 right now. Gotta work tomorrow. This is not my job. Maybe if you guys like to subscribe, shameless plug, this can be my job one day, but how many of y'all can say you stepped right where your motor is supposed to go like that? Man, this mug left this in here. He's not gonna drink it. I'm gonna throw it away. But yeah, just wanted to update y'all. We're working. It's probably gonna be another day, very obviously, but got the headers off, got the ISF alternator on here, and I'm sorry, this is by no means a how-to video, unfortunately. I just it's a lot. I think I'll answer questions. Like, if somebody really shows me they're about to go pay, 8 to 10 bands for this motor, and they have questions, like, I'll for sure help out, but I'm not going to be answering like just random stuff about it, I guess, because this is it's stressful. It's a lot. There's a lot of random stuff you have to do. I wouldn't be able to do this without my homie, who's in the bathroom taking a well-deserved number 2 right now. Biggest thing is the harness though, and the fabrication came out clean, man. This is not how the RCF manifold is supposed to look. As you know, on the RCF motor, the injector drivers are actually supposed to be over here, and relocate them to right there. So we use ISF, what's it called, harness, and also a couple things. I guess you have to swap the high pressure fuel pump connectors, which we did, so we can utilize it. You have to. There's another return on here. Ooh. There's another return on here you have to cap off. I don't know if we already did it or not. I gotta talk to my homie. So you gotta cap off a return line because that's an extra one. But I was able to use the RCF high pressure fuel pumps, RCF injectors, thankfully. So underneath here, this is not bolted in, mainly because I ordered. Let me flip this over. I ordered a couple intake manifold gaskets, and they gave me ISF ones. ISF manifold gaskets do not work, in case y'all are wondering. I specifically ordered RCF ones, and I just don't, I don't know why. It's kind of upsetting because I ordered them. Today is what, May, it's like May 5th, whatever it is. And I ordered those in March in preparation to think I'd have everything. And those are ISF gaskets, so can't even use them. So can't even get this bolted down. And then one O-ring came out, so I can't even get the fuel rail in there properly. All right, another update. As you can see, there's no lights on here. It's 1 a.m. We're just now leaving for the day. We actually got a lot done. Everything but the headers are on here, and we got to recompress this because my boy OG1UZ decompressing. We're taking it out. Other than that, trans is on. This is on, what everybody wants to see, and everything is wired up perfect except for one camshaft sensor that actually runs to the back of here, that right here needs to be extended, and that is actually it. So successfully got the wire harness to fit, which is why this is not plug and play. This shit is hard, man. I honestly, we might gatekeep. That's what OG1UZ look like, man. We might gatekeep. I don't know. Everybody asked me about this. I might just tell my tuner. All right, y'all. Apologies. I've not been recording for real. I'm over here with the legend, OG1UZ, and the RCF motor's in there. I'm gonna get buttoned up, get a first start up. It is 12:30 in the morning. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Told myself today either it's gonna blow up or I'm driving it home. So we're gonna see. All right, y'all. I bet y'all thought this was gonna be the end of the video. Well, it's not. Me too. Need the oil filter housing off my ISF motor that I gave to Frankie earlier last week. So have to go get it back from his house. Otherwise, we could have finished today. But honestly, the dealership actually, maybe I just ordered the wrong ones, but ordered the wrong ABS sensors as well. So I really don't want to drive the car like that. So gonna go home. It's 3 a.m. and try to source those parts and find them for a 2010. I think they're for a 2018. I mean, my bad, 2008. And my car is Canadian, so the ABS is different. So it's Canadian spec. So I need to, this time I might actually put in my VIN to see if it fits. But golly, that mug look good. So I will see y'all in a few days. What feels like, it's only gonna be a few seconds for y'all, but I'm gonna see y'all in a few days so we can finish this up. It's crunch time. I got 14 days till I move across the country. Not that much time left, and no, I'm not stressed whatsoever. Y'all, it's only been a couple seconds for y'all, but it's actually, what day of the week is it? Tuesday, 8 o'clock. I worked all day. Frankie, or OG1UZ, couldn't come out here with me. So I'm doing this by myself today, but that's how things work, and I actually think I'm meant to do this part by myself. Really, I am actually pretty mechanically inclined. I'm just afraid to break stuff and spend any more money because I'm running out. So the other day we stopped at like 3 a.m. because I had to switch these two oil coolers. All right, quick update before I leave, man. Got a decent amount done. This AC compressor was not fun getting in. Car has oil. The car has oil, and look underneath. No oil. Know what that means? And you know what's crazy? I did my first oil change while doing a motor swap. Never changed my oil myself before, and today I did though. Come back in here in a couple days, man. Gonna hope to finish it next time. All that's left is the radiator. I'll walk over here so y'all can see. Man, can't wait to throw the drag pack on. It's gonna look so tough. I don't know if I showed y'all a drag pack, but I got one. If not, I will when I get to the house. Literally just the trans cooler. Gotta throw some trans fluid in, some washer fluid. Gotta put the intake back on, the little thing that goes in the front. Got some coolant. This is what I wanted to buy. I didn't really realize I needed two of them though. So there you go. Now y'all know what coolant I use. There's a rumor that it helps with the value plate. I don't believe that. I feel like when your time comes. Just gotta throw everything back in, man. All right, y'all, my bad. I have not been recording. I've just been locked in the last few days. I did throw in that clip of me starting it for the first time, which was cool. But I was working with Laura today, and I didn't record because I'm kind of on a time crunch. It's kind of stressful. So I just been, trying to impromptu do everything as fast as I can because this car has to go on a trailer on Tuesday down to Georgia, and it's Friday right now. And all right, I'm back with the decent audio setup and the crispy, I should have plugged this in. This light is so tough, man. It is. You can plug it in, or it works off the Milwaukee battery. I don't know if the battery's in, and it is. It's a tough work light. Oops, sorry, I forgot I was using my gimbal this time. That's why it's so steady. Somebody please compliment the steadiness of it. On eBay, I was able to find the LT500 fuel rail, and I actually just ordered that part to my new house because I'm going to be moving in the next 2 days. So not driving this at all. Gonna actually throw it on a trailer. I'm gonna tow this to my house. We're gonna come get it. This light's about to die, but good thing I can just plug it in. I'm actually about to finish working on this today. I'm gonna the steering shaft bolt needs to be adjusted because the heads on the RCF motor are a little bit bigger, so it's just hitting my steering column a little bit. So I gotta like either use a different bolt or like shave the head down a little bit because it's just nicking it to where like it's not turning correctly. So I'm gonna see if I can knock that out real quick. I'm gonna climb underneath, undo the bolt, take it somewhere, go get a new one, shave it down just enough to where I can still grab it and then put it in. And then tomorrow, throw it on a trailer, take it to my house where it'll get put on an enclosed trailer and shipped down to Georgia. And that is actually coming with me because that's going to be mine. The owner of the shop is giving me that. Shout out to him. It's not going to look like that. I promise it's going to be super organized once I get it. But I am really, really excited that the new garage will have a dope toolbox, man. I don't know what brand it is, but it has a bunch of stickers on it. I don't know. So, gonna knock this out real quick. I know I said this video is gonna be long, and it should be long right now. However, I am not gonna have any pulls in this video just because I want to get a video out to you guys who have a bunch of questions, and just kind of get the ball rolling. And part 2 will probably be me just throwing in the new sensor, which will take 2 seconds. I had the manifold off yesterday. The new sensor will probably take an hour altogether. Just throw in here and get situated. It's not gonna take long at all. So whenever I do get it, and it should be here, with the holiday Monday, it gives you any indication of what day it is. All right, there we go. Transport day. Car about to go on here. Yeah, stupid box is running. Hold on. That's hard. That's hard. Yeah, that's it right there. It is actually so tough seeing your car get on a lift or on a truck. I'm sorry. It's tough seeing it on the lift. It's tough seeing it on the back of a tow truck, but I never had it inside of a enclosed trailer. Well, it's been real. First garage, spilled a little oil, spilled other stuff too, but it was cool. Learned a lot in this garage. Next one's gonna be even cooler, and we're gonna do even cooler stuff. Right? Right? Look at my little house hippo. Hey, come here. Ah. All right, no, it's only been a couple minutes, seconds for y'all, but I had this manifold off. I pulled off the sensor that I believe to be the source of all my evil. This is actually what was broken. If you guys have been following on my ISF previously when I couldn't get it to stay on. However, that one, I believe, was just dead. All right, guys, back in the car. I was too nervous to record while I was doing it because I didn't want to blow up. However, also, hopefully, if this doesn't end up sticking, somebody give me a tip on how to get this to stick. Literally, just was getting finished moving in. The mover just brought all my stuff, and then my package got here as well. So, but I can't move this car, so I can't really get the garage set up how I want. But I actually did start the car. I'm gonna wait. Lori's gonna be free around 6 p.m. tonight. What is up, guys? It is another week, another trying to figure this shit out. Now, what am I doing? You see here, this is if you don't know, it's a fuel hanger. I am gonna rebuild mine because now, for some odd reason, after messing around with everything, things were unsettled. I had to put a new O-ring, one was broken. I mean, there's just a lot of things that could have led to this not working correctly. And these were actually all in my tank while I had that E85 fiasco last year. So what I'm hoping is that the stuff is just bad. Gonna rebuild the hanger. I have the parts, not the bottom part, because I would have made it expensive with the wiring and all that. But I got the top part, this right here, some new fuel filters, and still not completely moved in yet. Car's over here sitting like a log since I got here. Luckily, I was blessed enough to get it shipped out here. It's just sitting on a charger. But there it is in all of its glory. On the charger, not getting any fuel. We're gonna do our best to get some. We're doing the bottle test, primed it. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I actually got a new fuel pump as well. I'm gonna put you on the sauce. There you go. In case you were curious, here is the AEM 400, and here is the AM 3040 or 340, whatever it is. So there's a size difference. It's a bit bigger, but it still fit. So yeah, just got it out of this housing. Gonna transfer everything over to this housing, and probably start the car tomorrow, not tonight. I do not feel like bolting all that stuff in. I'm mad tired, man. Just want my baby to run right. So now that I have a better workspace, it's actually a lot easier to, or at least a lot more enjoyable to work. We're gonna get this thing back on the road. I wanted to sell like 80 million times since starting this project, but I mean, I drove it into this garage, so I know it runs. It just it had a few fueling issues, and we narrowed it down from, rebuilding the pump or rebuilding the hanger to making sure the fueling is all routed decent. We have fuel pressure on the lines now. I think it's just that sensor, and it might be bad ground in there, or it also might be that the sensor is just wired wrong because we hardwired it in. So I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna pull the harness. That's probably all I'll get done today, realistically, because I work in a few hours. I'm just kind of doing this before. That's also what slows me down is during the week, I have to do my regular job until you guys share this with enough of your friends that more people are watching it. And then you guys do see I have the wheels off. Come over here. And yeah, I did not like this. I thought it was gonna look a lot cooler for the poles. I think we're gonna get some black ones, but it is helpful right now for when I just open my door, have it open, that, I'm just hitting that. Come over here. Whoa. Y'all see it? All right, I don't know how many days it's been since I recorded, but back in the car again. Pulled all this off. Looking at the sensor. Fun fact, the last time I was in here and had to take this harness off, I broke like every injector. So this time, I'm pretty proud of myself because I didn't break anything. I guess you learn a little bit. You can see, I took a break from Diag to do something fun and install these coilovers. So this car during this period is just getting everything it needs for when it's back on the street. I was doing the rears today. All right, guys, I'm back. I don't know how many days it's been. You can hear my voice. I'm mad excited because we officially have fuel pressure. We have fuel pressure. The car can be tuned. I was ready to give up. I rewired everything. Still didn't see any fuel pressure. Could not figure it out. Shout out to that boy Jamaica on Instagram and Loy and my boy Frankie, man, for helping me out. We got fuel pressure, man. The reason this took forever for y'all, those of y'all who made it to the end of the video, and I don't have no microphone on right now. I'm just pulled out my camera and I was ranting right now. It took forever because me and the homie were doing this in a shop in our freaking Crocs. Like, we swapped this in a shop with no help in Crocs, bro. Like, we was really in Crocs doing this. And that was in Chicago. I was also moving the last few months, or the last month or so. Moving, starting a new job, and I get married August 1st. So, like, moving, new job. This is expensive to do, very obviously. I know you guys think, like, everybody's just rich, but I'm not rich. This is very expensive to do. I'm literally getting married in a month, so that's also expensive. I just moved from Chicago to Atlanta. Like, all this is takes time and money, man. And I was just working on this, trying to diag in between my work weeks, man. It was taking up my whole weekend. So Lloyd's busy right now. He's gonna hop on with me a little later. Right now the MAV scaling is a little low, so we need to bump it up so the car will hold idle, and we should be good in a little bit, man. I'm super excited. And the coils are on. I didn't record because it was really annoying to do, but they're on and the car is slammed. I'm not even gonna open the garage yet. I just want y'all to see this outside in a second. But just know that thing is slammed. I'm not turning the light on purpose. No light on purpose. But just know. All right, pit stop. Got the car running. I'm sure I threw in some clips of it, whatever. I'm trying to bridge the gaps of me, like, doing all this and still recording. But got the car running. Got to ship off my ECU now because it bricked again on BF Tuner after I flashed it 6 times. So I will catch y'all when I get this back. All right, y'all, new day, new beginnings. Not even gonna lie to y'all. I installed the ECU and I know it works. I drove it outside earlier. Man, first drive, and yes, it's a check engine light. I need to send Lloyd some data logs. But it's definitely rubbing in the back, so I gotta probably do that tomorrow before I drive it anywhere. But I'm happy, man.